Welcome to the OCVarsity Boys Hoops Show. It's a state final regional edition. I'm your host, Jonathan Khamis, being joined by our Boys Hoops expert, Steve Fryer. Steve, we were both at the game here last night where Mater Dei defeated Long Beach Poly. That game, the Mater Dei pretty much handled the whole way. And Elijah Brown, we talked to him, and he said that was probably, he'll put that in his top 5, but I thought that was his best complete performance, especially considering the stakes. Steve, they're going into a rematch with Etiwanda, and we've been kind of thinking that this was going to happen. In Etiwanda, this is a little bit like their backyard, playing in Ontario at Citizens Bank Arena. Mater Dei thinks that they've only played about 4 minutes worth of quality basketball in that game when they almost came back to tie it. So going into this one, what are your expectations?
Well, I think we're going to have to see Mater Dei share the ball a little bit more. Sometimes guys, they want to take over the game and lead the team, which is, an admirable quality to have, Jonathan. But, it'd be better for Mater Dei if, like, 3 guys touch the ball. Better yet, 4 guys touch the ball, work the ball around, get an open shot, because, Etiwanda is so big and so good, and they're not going to give up offensive rebounds. If you're going to take a shot against Etiwanda, it better be a high-quality one if they're going to win this game. And you talked about the game being up in Ontario. That's sort of in Etiwanda's neighborhood more than it is. So sometimes, if there's a lot of students, they get it going too. If Etiwanda gets some kind of momentum going, it's going to be hard to take that momentum away from Etiwanda, perhaps.
Okay, that's what Steve thinks. Here's what the Monarchs think. We caught up with them earlier.
We got to play harder. The last 4 minutes of the game, we played our hardest game, which I think we need to, make that the full game. And another thing we can do better is defensive rebounding and just getting out on the shooters. They made some good shots, which they're supposed to do, because they're a great team. And as long as we do that, I think we should be fine.
We didn't take the loss very well. We're not used to it, especially championship games. We don't make it to championship games to lose. So after we lost that one, it was tough on all of us. And Coach obviously did a good job of letting us know that he wasn't happy and better not happen again. So we're doing our best to satisfy him, and I think get that 10th state championship is what it would be for him. But first, we can't look past Etiwanda on Saturday. They beat us the first time. They've got us 1-0 right now, and I think we'll be ready. We just need to execute the things that JQ gives us.
Is winning state now maybe more of a priority, more of a big deal than winning the sectionals?
Absolutely not. CF title is my favorite thing, and we didn't get it this year, and I'm very disappointed. I have nothing to complain about. We've been very blessed over the years, but it's tough to lose a CF title.
Steve, that's what the Monarchs think. You can tell they're geeked up about this matchup. I mean, Elijah Brown told me last night, I'm a senior. I'm not going to let us lose. I love his conviction. Butler has themselves a good one with Elijah Brown. But, Steve, it's not always about the big-time names. The bench has to come up huge as well.
Exactly. Against Etiwanda at the sectional finals at the Anaheim Convention Center, Mater Dei had 0 points off the bench. I think Etiwanda had 13 or 15 because, Etiwanda has a pretty good bench. They're going to get scoring from all sorts of guys. Miles, Jordan McLaughlin, Blackwell, some good fellas are going to be scoring this game. So Mater Dei better get some scoring depth in this game.
Yeah, I'll add another name to that list too, Tisdale, who I thought was really good defensively last night, taking some good shots.
Absolutely. Andrew Tisdale, I think, is like the hockey player of this team, in that he gets in there and mixes it up. He's not afraid of anybody. He'll go in there and he plays really hard, 100% effort. Not the smoothest skating guy on the rink, but definitely a guy who will go in there and get you some rebounds, maybe get you a bucket off an offensive rebound and things like that. The more scoring you get from different people, the more opportunities, the better looks at the basket your scorers like Elijah Brown and Stanley Johnson will get.
Yep. Tisdale, I just love watching him play. It reminds me a little bit of Mark Madsen. The Mad Dog. I love guys who are just scrappy and
but
get
I bet
after
Tisdale's a better dancer.
Well, that remains to be seen. Our thanks to Steve Fryer. We'll be out at Ontario Saturday night. We hope you can join us. If not, make sure to check out OCVarsity.com for all your latest state final information. That's Steve Fryer. I'm Jonathan Khamis, and thanks for watching.